did that special session snub where they gaveled in, gaveled out, didn't do anything?
I think you can view me as like a dog that's got you on the ankle on immigration. I am not just going to let go. We are going to get this done. And look, if they want to go on the record and actually vote down good proposals and then be held accountable by their constituents, that's one thing. But we are not just going to sit idly by. We are going to use every tool at the disposal to be able to get the job done. And, the thing is, the legislature, or not the legislature, just the two leaders pointed out, the governor can't pass legislation. Obviously, that's basic separation of powers. But I have constitutional authority to call them into session on these particular issues. They have a decision to make about how they want to handle that. We know how the voters want them. They want to get the job done. They want to make that happen. And so I think it's fine to kind of say, hey, the legislature, we're not going to let the governor drive the train or all this other stuff. The problem, though, they have is they don't have a political mandate for that. They ran for election. How many people won a Republican primary in the last 6 years saying they were going to oppose the governor on the agenda? Zero did that. I can tell you because they asked for my picture to be in their literature. So they ran saying, we're going to support the governor's agenda. That's just the reality. So I have a responsibility to lead on these issues. I can't just sit idly by. The voters expect me to lead on these issues. And it's always easier in politics to just say, hey, I'm for it, but, the legislature's got to do it. If they don't do it, throw up your hands. We don't take that. We want to get the job done. So now's the time to act. I think that, and I don't, me, I don't really cite polls or really care about the up and down, but you see this poll that came out, 85% of Florida Republicans want action on immigration now. 9% were unsure, and I think it was only like 5% or 6% said, it can wait. So that is a huge, huge mandate to be able to get the job done. And it's not just like we're pulling this issue out of our hat. This is the central issue that has animated our voters for 4 years under Biden. President Trump coming in, as great as the executive orders were, the fact of the matter is this is like a hanging curveball with how bad Biden's done. I mean, of course you have to remedy this stuff. No one has thought that you could possibly sustain policy as bad as Biden did on the border, but yet that's what he did. So now's the time to act. I'm confident we're going to be able to get the job done. I know there's a bunch of different issues, but I would say in terms of the level of ripeness, I would say the immigration and the election integrity and petition security, that those are ripe. Those need to be tackled immediately, and we'll use all the authority that we have under the Florida Constitution to ensure we're doing the people's work.